The officials are ready. The fighters are in the ring, and they are ready. So for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
No matter how many facts that you pump into your argument, pound for pound lists are subjective. The boxing world is jam-packed with fantastic fighters, and depending on what you prefer, your list can be shaped in a certain way. For Bernard Hopkins, he's always been a student of the game. It helps that he's a former multi-division champion and recently inducted into the Hall of Fame. When recently asked to name who he considers the best fighter in the world, Hopkins paused for a second before going into deep thought. There's a slew of names to choose from. Of course, there's Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. Also, can you forget about Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk and Naoya Inoue? They're all deserving, but for Hopkins, neither of those fighters took the top spot on his list. Open quote, Tank Davis, Hopkins told ESNEWS. Gervonta Tank Davis recently closed the curtains on his 2023, but not before putting together a terrific year. To kick things off, Hector Luis Garcia stepped up both to the plate and up in weight, but despite the promising to stop the hype train, Davis wasn't perturbed by his man's words and would ultimately go on to stop the Dominican before the championship rounds. Garcia, however, was just the appetizer before Davis went on to the main course. A few months after separating him from his consciousness, Davis squared off against Ryan Garcia. Bernard Hopkins, who works closely with Garcia, was confident that his young fighter was going to get the job done. In the end, while he publicly backed the 25-year-old, Davis made the former champ eat his words. Outside of a few close rounds, Davis dominated. His 2023 campaign may have consisted of just 2 fights, but the Baltimore native's lopsided victory over a fighter that Hopkins watched develop has him completely convinced that Davis is the best fighter in the world, open quote, because of how he executed Ryan Garcia, close quote. All right, guys, well, what do you think about Bernard Hopkins' statement? Do you guys think Gervonta Davis is the best fighter in the world? I know a lot of people have him in their top 5 alongside Canelo, Terence Crawford, Naoya Inoue, Alexander Usyk, maybe Tyson Fury. How do you have your pound for pound list? Do you have Gervonta Davis at number 1? Let us know in the comments below if you do and why. You can find us on Instagram at SportBox TV Official, X formerly known as Twitter at SportBox TV. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also share the vid. We appreciate the love and support. Take care.